Alrighty. I should be streaming now. Let's see. Let me go check the audio. Make sure it's okay, because it should sound great. Actually, because it took some time to, make sure this is gonna be alright. Let me look, just to be absolutely sure. I know my voice is pretty deep right now. I'm not feeling too good, so please remember I'm feeling sick right now. Why is it clicking? Yeah, just go ahead and keep talking, just like that. Um, Let's keep talking. Let's see. Okay, let's keep going until we figure this out. No, I turned it down too much. Let's see. So we'll do that. Keep going. Gotta figure out which one's not the audio. That's clip. Yes. It's that. And then that's main. So we gotta turn up main. There's a balance you have to have, and because I use a noise filter little device connected to my interface for myself, it sometimes clears it out when you guys don't hear that. So please don't click off just because of the beginning of it. I'm correcting. Let's see. So it's not main. Um, yeah. So we'll do that. I'm gonna keep. We're gonna adjust this, and I think we'll do the rest in software. Let's see what we're gonna do. One thing at a time. Okay. It seems to sound fine, so don't touch a damn thing, Nat. Right? I'm gonna go ahead and do this. But I can go ahead and show you what I'm doing while we're doing this as well. You know, why the hell not? We'll do scene. Um, you can see here, here's the studio. And this is a little YouTube studio front end, so you can see what's going on. It's pretty chill, pretty cool. Says the bitrate's not doing very well, but that's totally fine. We're not doing a high bitrate on this machine because it's really not that high end. Let me go ahead and check the audio. Um, Go ahead and turn down main just a tiny bit so I can do that. And then we'll go ahead and do the rest in software. So we'll go ahead and do properties. Not properties, we'll do filter. I know you're going to yell at me for doing it with gain. And if for a fact Jacob is cringing right now, if he's watching this. Not how you're supposed to do it, but like, don't have a whole lot of choice right now. So we'll go ahead and do this. We'll go up to 5.6 and we'll see. We'll go up a little bit more to 7. And it's still doing the clicking thing. It's a tiny bit of interference. I'm just not sure where the interference is coming from. That's what I'm trying to figure out. Because, like, obviously this is not a professional audio workspace. So, if you guys can deal with that, because I have noise cancellation turned on, so it should be okay. You might hear like something here and there. But this should be more than acceptable. There we go. Okay, now let me go ahead and adjust the picture because I can see that here it's getting cut off. So I'll go ahead and close here. Oh, yep. And then we got to go ahead and undo the display size. We're going to go ahead and shrink it Oh, it's not shrinking it down. You know what it was, Nat? You know what Nat was a dumbass and did? I'm just stupid. That's all. Click this. Helps if you put yourself in frame. Oh my god. How can I be that stupid? Let's see. So we go there. Okay, center the frame. We'll go ahead and leave the microphone going. Cool. Chill. So we're all good. This chat rate is 1, but there's like nobody in chat. How does that make sense? That makes 0 sense. Okay, whatever. Well, whoever's there, hi, how you doing? I hope you're having a good night. I'll have the thing over here on the left. I'll occasionally glance on it, but we're mainly just gonna be working on stuff today. A variety of things with Accretion OS. I just wanna make sure this sounds okay. Yeah, we're good. We're good. So again, I'll keep the monitor over here, so I'm not gonna keep this open. What we're gonna start with, as you can see, I had to apply some stuff to OBS for configuration reasons. If you're not aware, I am open to the use of AI as well as Flatpaks. Flatpak is generally for the fact of, how do I put this? Mint does kind of outdated packages because it's based on Ubuntu, which is also based on Debian. I hope that makes sense. I'm gonna decide what we're gonna work on here in a little bit. I was gonna use Ardor, but then I figured out how to pass through the audio better because I know Ardor's DAW backend's a little bit better than the native Pipewire stuff. So that's part of why. Just keep that in mind. Oh yeah, I was gonna play you guys some music. I forgot about that. I'm so sorry. What we're gonna do is we're gonna do add source. You can go to media. We'll go ahead and hit OK. You gotta make sure you go to it though. I put it on my desktop. You ever made this? I love you so much. It's freaking awesome. Make sure you always hit loop. You don't have to adjust it. We're gonna use hardware decoding. Just believe me, you want to do that. Turn the heck down so I don't deafen y'all. Let's go ahead and turn this on. I'm turning it up a little bit at a time, listening to myself so I can adjust this. I think that's totally reasonable. So we'll go ahead and lock this in. And then now we're good. So let's get to work. Okay. So as you can see here, audio is configured. We're good. This is the password manager I use. And then, okay, now it's too high. There we go. Turn that down. And then we'll go ahead and go back to what we're going to do. So let's do that. We're just gonna go ahead and SSH into the first server. So this is my personal server. That's not the address anymore, Nat. It's Nat per. And we'll have to do the port 2400 for ourselves, right? And I'll put in my password here in a second. I have no problem with people using AI. I want to start with that right now. You don't like that? That's not really my problem, to be honest. And I'll go ahead and mute that so that things are good and it's not going to be echoing for you guys. But as you can see here, so we're going to go ahead and on our provider, which is Canopus. We pay things like $15, $25 a month-ish for each one. Yeah, no, I mean, what's out? I'm going to see a tiny amount of input delay. That has to do with this one in particular is in the EU. So like I'm kind of communicating with it across the world. So keep that in mind, please. I need to finish setting up the image server, as you can see here. What we're gonna go ahead and do, like I said, I have no problem using AI, and you'll see why. It makes this process a whole lot easier. I could probably set it up all by hand. I could go read the documentation and whatnot and figure it out, but why would I? I pay the money each month for things like OpenCodeGo, for Gemini, for Copilot, so on and so forth. And it's just like, why would I not take advantage of them if I'm spending the money? I also pay for the OpenRouter API. I pay like 20 bucks on that. Same thing for DeepSeek. I pay like 15. But those should last me months, right? For the APIs in particular. But in regard to the subscription services, I'll just pay those month to month like always. But yeah, I love using them. As you can see here, I'm using their Google model right now through the Gemini API. So we'll go ahead and do this. So let's go ahead and get, I need you, please finish setting up image server at image.accretionos.org. And then we're gonna go actually open up a second one, and you'll see why. I really need to finish making sure everything else is up. It's kind of important. We'll go ahead and just open up this screen. So I'm gonna go ahead and SSH into our other one. I'll shrink it down here in a minute. So this is our direct address, and it's totally fine to have on the internet. You guys can get in. Just like that. So we'll go ahead and again fix this stuff. Yeah, well, come on. Seriously, why are you struggling so much tonight? As you can see here, they hate the auto snap features. There we go. So we got to that. There we go. You would think they would have fixed the scaling right now, but oh well. Oh well. Yeah, 2500 volt is more than we need. Totally fine. I probably could do higher, but the CPU in this little machine, it's not like super powerful, but it's enough to stream and be okay as I'm monitoring. So that's why I'm doing a lot of my work offsite in the VPSs, because then I don't have to push this little machine too hard, you know. This is not a super powerful machine, but it works totally fine for my use case. I'm very happy with it. I will say that. Alright, so I'm in the server. We're going to first look in the Docker containers, and then we're going to grep for the word unhealthy, because that's what it should pop up if it's an unhealthy Docker container. Actually, that means everything should be online in this one. Not Docker Compose, Docker PS. So, look here, we have a Mastodon server. We have Element. So if you go to a browser, you grab page and I'll drag it over. We'll put it right here. So this is just the music I grabbed that you guys are actually listening to. Give me a moment. So we're gonna go ahead and go to matrix.accretionos.org. We do have an Element front end for those of you who want to use it. Don't expect it to be like blazing fast. You gotta remember, we only spend so much a month on this, so this will be great if you want to be able to connect and do things like that. I actually should probably take a break from what I was doing. I know you're gonna notice ADHD and type energies from mental illness. It's fine, whatever. I'm gonna move forward. But you'll see. Okay, we actually need to update the website with these Docker containers. Let me see. I believe it's called 0 0 is what I'm thinking. So we're gonna do this. I'm gonna go ahead and open up open code. We'll use one of their free models for this one because I don't want to use my own tokens, which I pay a month for each month to be able to do this part. I'm just gonna have it generate a site link that then I can go with the Docker Compose information. I need you, please generate a website link with the output of the Docker Compose command. Oh no, not Docker Compose, Docker PS command. Then please, because what we're gonna do, you'll see here in a second, I'm gonna take all this information. I'm then going to go grab an AI, and turn it into just a list of the addresses. I'm going to compare it against my Cloudflare stuff. So after that, then what we'll do is we'll turn around and put it on the website. Make sure that the website's updated with everything. So again, one thing at a time though. So we're gonna do this first with the first instance, then I'll add additionally the second instance. So it's pretty chill. You haven't figured out. I can't prove this. I can 90% sure. They're using distilled models for some of their personal models, like Big Pickle. The other ones, they're pretty sure they're stolen models for the most part. I can't really prove it. That's just what I think's happening. I can't really prove it. They seem to function very similarly. Like I'm pretty sure this is ChatGPT, to be honest with you. I'm pretty sure Minimax is quad or DeepSeek based, which DeepSeek's already got in trouble for training off of quad's data. So with Minimax already got doing that. Let's see. We're not gonna. I can't do this part on stream. Let me drag it off over here. Just give me a second. It's because I'm not gonna show you guys my password. I'm sorry. You guys are great, but you're not feeling that. Enter the second. I'm gonna prompt me to put in the password. It's generating a couple of files is what it's doing. Are you gonna actually install this application? Yes, it was me, you dumbass. Okay, fuck you too. Why are you not working? I know, I'm probably being annoying. Okay. This. More tools. There's another way to do this. Show apps. I know how to fucking install them. I want to do it the other way like Chrome does. Are you guys being assholes? Fuck you too. I don't want to do it the other way. Fine. Do it the Mint way, I guess. Web apps. So, all you have to do, you can grab this. Our distro, Accretion OS does the same thing. The only main reason I even made this was because of, or even installed Mint, I mean, has more to do with, words, I'm sorry, I'm struggling. The only reason I installed Mint is because I wanted some of the files and the utilities we're using, so. Again, I'm sorry for stuttering, I'm sick. Hit OK. There's Accretion OS matrix, as you can see here. It should kill this window. It should go ahead and open. Oh crap, that's Firefox. I did the wrong one. We're gonna go ahead and delete it. We're gonna hit plus. Do this. I need to slow down. I'm making stupid mistakes. So I'll type in Accretion OS matrix. It's gonna be a web app. Matrix instance. Accretion OS. I want to go pull down the image for the icon. I'm gonna go to this thing. I'm gonna change this to Brave. As you can see here, I'm using a flatpak for this. I'm gonna go ahead and do this, just like that. I'm gonna go ahead and launch the web app here in just a moment. As you see here. Cool. So we'll assign and. As you can see here, it's going to go ahead and auto puts in your information. So my username, password. You guys should be able to register if you really want to. It should be plenty fast enough for basic communication. As you can see here, it took a second, but can't confirm, continue. It should be fairly easy for you guys to do things. So my password. As you can see here, that was pretty easy to reset your session. You can hit notification, give it notification permission, let that do its thing. If you're curious, this is just running commands to be able to work on the Docker stuff with the image server. That's it. You guys don't need to really stare at that. It's not very interesting. I'm gonna pin this to panel. So we'll put you over here. I'm gonna go ahead and kill this. I will eventually make the server in there. One thing at a time though. We also have an XMPP server, so Accretion OS XMPP. I did put Converse JS on the top of it, so we can have a web app. Makes things a little bit easier. XMPP client for Accretion OS XMPP server. The address is literally just the normal HTTPS / XMPP accretionos.org. You're gonna have to pull in the icon. That's the Twitter icon. We're gonna grab a different icon. How does that sound? So we'll go ahead and open up browser stuff. Drag you over here. XMPP icon. If I can't find a good one, I'll grab the Accretion OS. Yeah, this sucks. We're gonna go ahead and just grab the Accretion OS icon, and I'll show you what I'll do. Just because I'm me, I'm Nat. I enjoy this. I'm gonna hit save. We'll go ahead and hit the desktop. Pull up the WebP image. what we're gonna do, we're actually just gonna go to Gemini. Yeah, yellow emulator, artist. I don't care. We're gonna go here. I'm gonna hit plus. Come on. Load in. I need to hit plus. Upload files. Desktop. Make an XMPP inspired icon based on this with these colors, please. And you'll see here it'll start generating it. And excuse me, I'm so sorry. This was so sick today. And then we gotta change this over to Brave. We're already here. I'm gonna apologize about this stream. Oh my god. That's absolute trash. Like, that was absolute garbage. We'll try again. I'm redesigning it. Alright, what we're gonna do is we're gonna give it some, what do you call it? Inspiration. So, I know I do not own rights to this. I understand that. I'm not keeping this logo. But what I can do is I can go here, use this as inspiration, and we can give it a basically its starting point. Because as you can see here, AI is not always the smartest when it comes to just doing original things. Because it's literally trained off the entirety of the internet, which is based on humans, right? And our brains are not just supposed to do everything original. Pretty much everything that we've done in like the last 50 years is pretty much already been done before. I kind of like that, but it's too busy. It is too busy. I mean, because it just needs to be like a flat, simple icon. I don't need this to be like super out there, you know? Oh, I'm chill with that. That's totally, I'm down for that. That's whatever. We'll save this to my desktop. It'll be in the JPEG file, it's totally fine. We'll go hit here. We'll go browse for it. We'll go grab it. So desktop. You know, taking those few minutes just to do this makes me happy. But you'll see here that has a white. That's gonna drive me crazy. Take the background out. Because if I look at that, right, I'm gonna go nuts staring at that white. It's basically just gonna convert it into a PNG image, I'm willing to bet you. Because the PNG format doesn't read it the same way. Ooh, I actually really like this one. Let's see. Unless it's doing it still as a JPEG, doing it in a different way. It is! Oh my god, that's interesting. Go browse. Oh, okay. Oh, hit save. Cool. Here we go. Yeah, that's it. Hit select. And we'll see. Nah, we do have to convert it over. We're gonna do it because I don't think it's smart enough to know that those color schemes on the back are always gonna show up as white in the JPEG format whenever in PNG they won't. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab the image. I'm gonna convert it over. I don't care that they have these images, that's why I'm just using an online one rather than something like FFmpeg. We'll hit download. Desktop, that's totally fine. And we'll go ahead and do this. This. Browse. Desktop. PNG. Cool. Chill. Okay. Cool. Now we'll do. There we go. And now it should just pop up the website in a window. So you can see here, it's just converse.js, the front end. I believe my plugins are working. Don't know. You might have to register, but that's totally fine. And my username and password. Cool, it works. You can see here, it's very, very fast. It's very easy to use. And it works great for like a basic client like this. Oh no, that's not what we want. We want you going here. We do have a disk. We do have desktop. If you know what that is, you know what that is. You don't. I'm not gonna take more than that. I'm not gonna install Gizim, but what I will do, we're already doing this. Why the heck not? I'm going to go to and do a converse.js website itself, because it has my other account registered to it, so it can take me to the app. You'll see right here, just auto log me in. Do this. Wow, see, yeah, logged me into my other account. So we'll go ahead and do that. We're gonna steal this, I guess, and then we'll do it the same way, because it seems like web apps aren't working with the Flatpak for whatever reason. Probably because I don't have disk access, but whatever. I know this isn't technically accurate, but this is for me, for my mental understanding. Just try to understand, please. We'll do that, we'll do that. Okay. And we'll do just like that. Cool. And we'll do a pin, add panel. We'll put you there. And we'll go ahead and open it and make sure it works. As you can see here, it should. I do have to log in, that's totally fine. Helps if you actually put the right address, not just your email now. Do this. Yes, it's a trusted device. Totally fine. Totally fine. Wait. Ah shit, I logged into the wrong account. Like an idiot. Let's go ahead and log out. Oh my god. Log out. I got so used to using my new account. Sprungles. xmpp.jp. Put in that password. Log in. Save. You can see here, this is my personal one. If you're wanting to contact me on XMPP, that's totally fine. There's that. My email is, yeah, this is my publicly facing email, so you guys can do that. Developer. Save it, close. I'll do that. Cool. No, we'll go ahead and kill that. That's fine. We're good. We'll go close this window. We're good there. We're good there. As you can see here, it's still doing stuff. We'll leave that alone on the background. What we will do... Here, hold that. We're gonna go ahead and reopen it. Sometimes it freezes. Let's just work. It's almost like it's not sending the plan structure properly. Oh yeah, that's funny, fine. We're just gonna do it this way. Docker, yes. I don't know why I didn't just do this from the beginning. What I should have done is just output it to a Docker file.txt, right? Something like that. And then we'll do cat file. I was like, I don't know why I didn't do that before. I feel like a dumbass. Okay, we're gonna go up. There's not that many. And what we're gonna go ahead and now do is, first we're gonna go clone the website. I'm sorry, my brain's just all over the place tonight. Gotta go to our GitHub. Let's start creation OS code. Our creation OS code. .github.io. That's where our website's stored. And that's what you actually see at creationos.org is this. I keep it all open because I want you guys to be able to see what we're doing with it. Running out of projects, list out a clone. Here in a moment. And we'll go into this. And we'll go ahead and we're going to use the Gemini model for this. Because to be honest, open codes. Oh, actually, no, I could use the open code front end because I should have the Gemini model configured properly. Okay, I gotta fix that. That's flat seal. Like fucking crazy. Models. Where are you at, Brave? You're getting all system permissions, bitch. Good, 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 good. Good. Yes. Shared memory and virtualization, that's fine. Yes. 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 I know, there's like a super dangerous way to do it. I just don't. Please, baby, please. So we'll use the front end here. Go ahead and go down to Gemini. Okay, we're gonna have to connect. Control A. And we'll go to Google. Yeah, we'll see the keys, so. Let me go ahead and do this. I'm gonna move this over here. So. I'm gonna go and call. Okay. Over here. You guys can do that. Okay, do that. Alright, we're gonna choose a default. Implement 8.12. I'll drag you back over. So, alright, I need you to please put these inside of this file. The blue sky is at ky.creationos.org. The have a pop-up that will explain they are being redirected. BSKY.creationos or BSKY primary page. You know, I just realized I have no way for people to be able to register. I need to change that. I will do that in a little bit. So BSKY is part. Actually, we can do that while we're waiting. We can make it run in the background. I'm just making it gonna be like a registration page. It's not gonna be very complicated. All right, well, come on. We open up the terminal. Come on. There we go. Run the SSH. I believe this is on the US mirror. 90% sure that's the case. As you can see here, I also use. Oh shit! Did I already? I don't know if I did or not. We'll see. Models. Gemini. I know I haven't used all of the models themselves, but I don't know if I've used all of. We'll see. We'll see. I don't know if I used all the credits altogether that I have right now, or yeah. Okay, we'll find out though. For being redirected. Model. Manual. Oh shit. Yeah, no, we're good. Flash, flashlight, and Pro. Cool. It's already reset for the day. Good. So I'm gonna do a 2.5 Pro. I need you to please add a registration page with the blue sky BSKY instance on this machine. Make sure it is publicly accessible to the outside internet for those wanting to register with the instance. Please make sure the registration works appropriately. Also make sure that meet legal guidelines of a COS conditions and make sure it is themed like inclusionalness. Let that do its thing in the background. Then we're gonna go ahead and page to log in, but give them a button to register on our instance, and need the address to register will be bsky.inclusionalness.org/register. I would like this to be a HTML front end called register.html. Please make sure that it's attached to bsky.inclusionalness.org/register. No way to do it. Right. I mean, that wasn't that hard, right? Oh, wait. Yeah, you have to be patient. We can kill this. We're good. This doesn't need to be running anymore, like that. Because this is all we're working on for the time being. But that was saying, I think this failed. So we'll oh, it says it's not available for the API. Maybe they're gonna make me a different model. I forget that they have a limited amount per day, even if you pay for it. Because the ceiling's much higher, and that's all. After this, we'll go in and test it. You see it's doing this thing. I don't need the API key there anymore. Test 2. Thank you. I'm gonna listen to myself for just a second, you'll hear me. Please keep that in mind. Cool, we're good. We're good. And then we're just gonna keep going. You know, we're not gonna require invites. That's totally fine. I'm just gonna go ahead and restart the back end. That's exactly what that is. And you can see here, it's literally just starting. I love that it makes sure that it actually works before I run. I did set up that part of my end. Because what was happening, I'd come back. This was on the old OS on it, but I'd come back and it would be completely broken. It was a whole thing. Like, I'd be so mad. I'd be like, God damn it, really? You fucking kidding me? You fucking kidding me? Oh, and by the way, this is not kid friendly. Be unbigger about that. Not this turn. This turn. And no, that's not beer. It's energy drinks. I can't drink that stuff. I have a problem. I'm down in the all at the same time. Mix it up. Looks awful. I'm so sorry. Let's do that. Cool. You're gonna see this over and over again. a lot. This isn't a big deal. See if I'm streaming again. It seems like a hiccup. I shouldn't be doing too many things at the same time. How are you doing, OBS? You seem like you're struggling right now. Yeah. Did it try to kill the process in the background? Nobody just literally did. You serious? Fucking kidding me. Fucking serious. It literally tried to kill the process in the background. Guess I'm gonna keep it up over here. I know I have aggressive memory management on this machine, so that may be what it is. I'm so sorry, guys. I wish I would have realized I set all that up before. Just gonna do that because I can see myself over here. So, okay, well, we'll go ahead and do. Yeah, you can get. I don't care. It's because it's just a boot version and it keeps trying to push kernel stuff in, that's all. So what we'll do, I can actually test this locally. Easiest way to do it in the browser, to be honest. I'll actually show the easier way to do this. Just open up a terminal window, right? Go to projects, go into your folder. I don't know if Brave will do this, but I think it will. I don't know. Like that. Yeah, Brave doesn't let you, but Firefox does. Just like this. Chair launches. It might take time. And you can see here, yeah, no, this is actually the local copy. This is not the website. As you can see here, it gives like the basics of what's going on. Oh shit, I need to fix this up. Alright, I'm gonna do this too. I'm gonna need it to, I told him I'd put the mirrors back on. I also need you to go through the Git history and then put the Romania mirrors back on. I conditionally said we would do so as long as we have high uptime. I need you to please make sure to put that as a comment inside of the page. Cool. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. Now what we'll do, yeah, I'm so sorry. I really struggled in the night. As you can see here, right, we have blue sky. We open. Cool. Register on an instance. Shop. Then you'll just type in this isn't gonna work, but this is not gonna work, bitch. It's not what I fucking said. That's actually kind of funny. Go, good. I need you to please include a front end that is not the registration. They are registering to PSKY and accretionalheads.org. I have to be mean to Gemini sometimes because it's an idiot. It can be so stupid sometimes. Yeah, no. So we went ahead and put the Romania 1 and Romania 2 here in the back. I'll show you in a minute once we reopen it or refresh the page. Nice. It's the next day. It's Friday. Everybody likes Fridays. So there we go. It may just honestly have the wrong link set up. That could be what it was. I'm not entirely sure, but we'll find out. This one? Cool, it's working good. Making sure the audio is working. I'm like, what the hell? I'm gonna go ahead and do good. We'll do here. I'm gonna go ahead and do this. I'm just gonna log in. It says now log on primary page, register on our instance. Here we go. So like, I'll steal this one. So make sure it actually works before I do anything else. I'm gonna use my old email. Yeah, no, there's no invite code that's needed. Okay, that is server side. We don't need invite codes. I'm also gonna do. We do not need invite codes because I want to make sure this is publicly accessible for people. You know, like that's pretty important for those who are gonna be running our operating system. I think what we'll do is we'll finish getting all the Docker stuff on the website tonight, and then what we'll do after that is we'll go ahead and jump in and begin working on porting over the Cinema desktop environment to a more modern standard. I know that seems like a magic big goal, but the reality is with AI, it makes it so much faster. This doesn't matter. I have updated, registered. Cool. Okay, good. Refresh. Cool. So what we're gonna do now is we're just gonna do URL like I did before, put in the same credentials, put in the password, register. Yeah, no, it's on this side. It is on the server side. It's configuring it right now, so it'll be good. Okay, as you can see there. So, again, I'm watching the chat. There's nobody there right now, so chill. I'm good. Oh, I didn't know I was actually. Cool. Real cool. Yeah. Wow. Why? Why? So we'll go ahead and do this. As you can see here, let's go ahead and open up, sending us to our GitHub, but we have our GitLab up now. So what we're gonna do, one thing at a time though, or no, not necessarily. We're gonna leave that one up, but image. Okay, cool. That actually is finished. So we can test out what we're doing. Image topic creation OS. Or this is up for people to use if they would like to. It is a Google Drive alternative. I'm gonna set up my outs to access real quick. You already know my name, so it doesn't matter. Hit save. Fine. Let me do email. This is not on the same VPS, so don't even try. Dark. That's fine. Go up. Start with privacy. Totally fine. You can use Google Cats. Totally fine. Enable storage. 10 seconds. Totally fine. Chill. Good. Save. Good. Mobile app. We're gonna do app stores. We're gonna get it from Android because that's where I use the Droidify client. If I had wireless USB debugging, I would show you on my phone, but I don't know. Want to configure that right now. It's annoying. You can just find it in Android. It's pretty easy. So we'll do HTTPS. We'll put in the address image.affiliate.org. You don't need to worry about ports or anything. It should do the auto redirect thing you can see here. We'll go ahead and hit next. It should just take you to the site or the right here, and it should let you log in. So, and you got to use your email. So, do that. If you can type properly, that is. There we go. My password. Why did I do this? You're probably wondering. It's a great alternative for like Google Drive. It's much cheaper because you buy the storage and use the storage, right? It's good. We use VPSs, so there we go. With that, see there, allow all. And I'll show you what you can see. So, this little app. Sorry, my apologies. I'm trying to show you guys. It's literally just exactly like Google Drive. So, pretty easy. Like I have up to 1 terabyte to use right now with my credentials, so settings. That's fine. It's not going to be a perfect replacement, but like, pretty chill. Yes, I want to load the original image. Tap navigate, that's fine. Of course, an original video, yes, of course. Backup, video the phone, charging, yes. Link albums, yes, of course. Free up space. No, I'm never gonna do that. Actually, no, I might just do that. I'm not gonna keep this. I'm gonna do language. That's fine. Working, work good. And if you want to continue ramp. Follow the time. Chill. Use your connection. Notifications. Yes. Show background. Fine. Color. Red. Yes, month and day for time. Status. I might just force it. Yeah, I'm gonna force sync it. So, yeah, no, I got that set up. So I hit done. As you can see here, hopefully it shows the web app option. If not, I believe there is another way. But as you can see here, it's pretty sick, huh? I know for a fact. So I can go to like the software store. Close this. Okay. The image is all set. I'll pull you over here and I'll show you. I believe they have a flat pack. Could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure I'm right on that. We'll see. Once it decides to load, this is a really slow application. To be honest with you. We'll do that. Alright, so this says it's defined and modified JavaScript so that if completely emits the bytecode key from it being sent to the server. Good. Container already started. I'll attempt to register it would count through the web page I created. Since I can't directly interact with the browser, I'll assume it works unless the user reports an error. Is the register.html posted on this server? Because if it is, I want to remove the register HTML on this folder. server, register.html is locally hosted on the server. Because if you do it that way, right, it'll make it where you don't have to communicate over networks and everything else. It just sort of simplifies things down quite a bit. Makes it much easier. I'm sorry, I'm checking our stuff in my email while we're working on this stuff. It's not trying to be rude, it's just important. I'm also going to turn on music for myself. I'm sorry, I can't keep not listening to music. Let's see. So, no, I'm not going to do this. I'm going to have to grab my last pass. Yes. Alright, bitch, come on. Slowest app in the world sometimes, because it's Electron based, right? Like, oh, that's my password. Yes, well, let's hit yes on my phone. Come on. Wow, it's fine. I listen to YouTube music. I really like the service. I know it's not high-end audio, I get it, but you shouldn't be able to hear this, so I shouldn't get off the copyright struck. Yeah, no, because I muted it. Good, good, good. Should just be hearing the copyright-free music I put in. So. I'm gonna go ahead and turn on my... I'll do that though, because I don't want it bleeding over potentially. These are closed back, but you never know. You never know. So yeah, it's gonna go ahead and serve the file from here, I think. And then what we'll do is we'll remove it from this so that I can, you know, like I talked about earlier. I think that just makes more sense, logically speaking. Okay, but while we're waiting, we were working on the software store stuff. It had to do with, how does it not have one? I swear there's a package. Okay, we can do this from the command line. You shouldn't have to do anything from the command line as far as I'm concerned, but sometimes you just gotta look. If I had PAMAC actually on this, I would totally find it, but we're not using the repositories, it's Ubuntu based, so. I believe it's Flatpak search is the command, so image. I have no idea what the package name is. Let's find out. It may have a different name for it on this. We'll find out. Flatpak image. Enter. Who the hell is looking at Flatpak image Android? They have nothing to do with each other. It's actually pretty funny. Or maybe image is only the server. Front end Linux. I don't want to use snaps. I don't like snap. It fucking sucks. Well, guess we'll use client instead of front end. Okay, I guess we're gonna do it this way. Fuck you. I do not, under any circumstances. Yeah, no. I would always look that up. No, we're not using a web app. You're not using a web app. I just want. Anyway, okay, I guess I'm gonna use a fucking web app. Fuck you. That's all I can say. Maybe yes, we can do it this way. No, but I want to look like backing up. I want my machine backing up to it. That's the whole point of it. What the fuck? Hell no. No, no, no. Instant being a GUI. Why would they want to use a CLI client to back up? That's just stupid. Okay, yeah, they do have an app image, so I can do that. I can settle for that. I will have to get app image launcher though. I'll show you get a little hack. So with Ubuntu-based distributions, they're just Debian packages with a few modifications. What you can actually do is if you jump in here, this is not an official way of doing this, to be clear. Don't yell at me if it doesn't work for you. These are old packages, but that's totally fine. Jump in here, grab the latest release you can. Make sure you grab the AMD 64 one. This is technically for Debian, but it'll work on most Ubuntu distros, but you have to install it in a different way. So what you do, you go download it, right? I'm putting in my download folder. Close this out. Kill that. And you'll open up a terminal window. Because you're going to need to do this from command line. Or it'll try to use apt to do it. So you'll go into your download folder. Here, it's ++. If I can type this. So you can see here. So what we're going to do, dpkg-i, that's actually the old front end of apt itself. So if you use this, you can do just type it in, tab it, and then hit enter. It may break file system stuff, but it's usually going to be fine. It's not actually going to break anything. But you're going to want to app image launcher, and I'll show you why. It makes things so much easier when it comes to app images. This is a very old package, to be clear. App image launcher is ancient, but it's still pretty okay in modern day. I love it. I will always love it, and I hope it never fully breaks. If it ever fully breaks, I'm probably going to maintain it myself. I love it this much. You know, if you look over here, it's going to tell you just to do it manually, but screw that. Absolutely fucking not. If you're a new user and you're an actual person, you don't want to manually launch it every time. Nobody wants to do that. That sucks. And putting it on, like, the home screen, oh, come on. That makes it a bloated mess. Why would I do it that way? No, all you gotta do, really easy. You open your file manager. You can go to your folder, right? You find it. Okay, no, you downloaded it wherever. Where'd you download it? I have absolutely no idea. I don't actually think I downloaded it. We need to go here. We can go here. Image. They said there was an app image, so we'll go look. Come on. Kill this. Kill this. I hope it wasn't lying to me. And of course it was lying. Of course it was. That, my friends, is an example of what the fuck. Okay. Image. Affilliate. Let's just do it this way. There's gotta be one. It's probably just like a third-party fork or something. I'm not a robot. Kiss my ass. This is funny. Alright, let's see. No, that's not what I fucking want. I don't want to use a fucking snap, man. Snaps suck. Oh my god, no. I could make one, I guess. But I don't really want to. Oh my god, am I actually gonna have to do this? I wonder if, like, okay, does it have a backup solution in it? Backup tool? Yeah, let's look. Let me see if it'll let me personal data software selection. No, that's not what I want. Backup, so shift. I don't think it has an image option in time shift. I can look at Deja Vu here in a minute. location. Yeah, no, it's ancient. So let me do this. I believe it's actually a flyback. Deja vu. I know for a fact I know. Deja vu. Flyback. It's part of the GNOME ecosystem. So I know it exists. Deja vu. I can't know, I know. But yeah, here it is. See. Do this. I'll port it backwards if this does work. And just that GTK3 format. I did that with some other packages already. And I'll upload them to RKLab at some point. Oh shit. That's what I was doing before too. Well, we're already done with this. I'll do this. Open post. We'll go ahead and do this. Let's see. Are you done? Okay. We're creating the necessary files. Updating. Yeah, yes, registered. Oh. We'll go ahead and do this. And then we'll go ahead. I need you. Please replace all. That are connected to a GitLab label to gitlab.accretionos.org. We have it back up. So we have that. And let that do its thing. I'm gonna replace it with the actual address. Okay, it says there's that. So what we can do, as you can see there, we'll actually do it. We'll go here. Because we know where it's stored, right? You can go here, go to projects. You don't even do it that way. Projects. Put that down here. We're gonna go ahead and go down to index. I could have just searched it, I got it. There is an index file in here, I know that for a fact. Okay, what the fuck? That's all I can say. Open. I hope you don't open in the wrong type of... You're gonna open that fucking endurance, yeah. Brave. Cool. God, this is really fucking slow. This, my friends, is what you don't fucking do it that way. It's obviously reading some cache files that are no longer there. Love it. So we'll do here. Use Firefox now. Load the file. Good. It's going to send this over to the GitLab. Down here, we're looking for this guy. Good. This is what I'm worried about. Okay. Of course, there's a problem. This, my friends, is why we take care of stuff like that. I'm gonna go ahead and see if they get Mastodon's working. Yeah, no. I still gotta fix the Mastodon, actually, so we'll leave that the way it is. The rest of these shouldn't have changed. Where's the wiki we can point it to? That's right. So, this is actually like, super fucking cool. So let's say you want to do software. It's actually like pulling all the information from the Arch Wiki, but it actually goes into an AI on the back end, and it gives you a general summary and explains what everything is and how it works. I'm proud of this one. I'm not gonna lie to you. I have no reason to write a wiki after this. How to put accretion OS computer to slave software, suspend, find the power button, Get the button panel to power at the bottom of the screen. The icon looks like a circle with a line inside it. That's the power button, right? Click the power icon, select suspend in the menu, and it tells you, alternative, use the system menu. Over the system menu, click the big start button on the menu, button on the bottom left corner. Yeah, I mean, pretty chill. And then it also gives you a link to the original archive part of it. You don't know how proud of this I am, but oh my god. I will say, I have advanced in Linux so much in the last year and a half. It's not even funny. I'm so proud of my work. I know, like, not everybody uses that. I understand it. Like, and this is obviously going to be throttled because it is a open source and very, how do I put this? How do I put this the right way? This will be a little bit throttled in the sense of, like, I don't want to give us, like, access, like, absolutely everything. They don't charge anything for this. It's a donation-based model, so I think it's great, and I love them, and I'm going to start donating every month, I think. I just gotta remember what software I use, and I feel so bad. So we did that. They already swapped out the GitLab code. Those have been good. Good. Updated the sidebars. Get 5-inch button. Good. It's good. That's all we needed there. So this one for now. I do need to make a to-do list a little bit, but one thing at a time. Go here. It's gonna go ahead and generate. Go. There's that. Make sure this works. Just type in one word. Good. It's using the quant search engine. So, like, I mean, we're hosting a SEARX instance, but the honest truth is, even when we were doing that, it just kind of wasn't worth it. It wasn't worth the resource usage. Like, because honestly, if I just search up this and I use our API, yeah, I may tell you to basically say you're human. Of course, that's not that big of a deal. It doesn't take very long. Yeah, of course, that's fine. But like, we popped up right here. You see this? Yeah, you can tell where we got our name from, right? And there's an X post. This is one of the articles from a past. Oh, we're in distro finder, whatever that is. I have no idea what that is, so. We'll see. Then you have Facebook, this is our Facebook group. I'm not lying, because now I'm curious about that. Almost like we got more pickups recently. I made that video, or Jacob made that video a long time ago. Then you have, hey, that's another one. That's a new one. Yeah, no, these are some of our old GitHub repositories that don't exist anymore. I wish I could have like a GitHub domain that I could repoint that one to our Creation Knowledge Code repositories. So we just migrated everything over to the new domain is what we did. Just because there was like 100+ repositories in there, and we were doing it initially because we were gonna completely base off of our own thing, building our own packages. But the reality is we weren't able to sustain that. We didn't have the resources to do so yet. We're still not even there, but we're a lot better off than we were. I will say that. I think this is auto-generated, to tell you the truth. This was in January. Yeah, that's what I thought. It just pulled the information from DistroWatch. Probably just gets hit at a certain point, like once they get so popular. Yeah, that's totally fine. I'm chill with that. I like being indexed and stuff. Just want to make sure it's accurate. That's fine. 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 Yeah, that's fine. It's fine. Chill. It even pulls the information right. That's kind of cool. And even, yeah. It even gives a link to our page, make sure that works. Yeah, dude. This is freaking sick. I love this. I love this. I might actually, I'm gonna find if I can contact this person. I gotta get up. I'm gonna look at that more in a minute. To the distro right project. I'm gonna look at this in particular. It's obviously AI written. You can see right here. Actually, this might not be AI written. Does this still have... Oh my god, this is old. I haven't had that in a long time. Yeah, I made that slasher. And whoever did this, oh wow, they're even on a very old version. We moved over to the GTA 3 version to match better. Yeah, I want to reach out to this person too. Like, you guys could watch me make an email tonight, actually. Why the hell not? This is a very old one. It's from last year. It's just one of those, whatever. And one of those AI crossroads ones that they can do for whatever reason. Yeah, I don't care then. Let's see. How do I contact these people? We'll find out. Did I go and send out an email and say thank you? Let's see. There's gotta be one on here, right? Contact. I don't want to contact us. I want to contact the person who wrote this. I want to say thank you. Oh my god, why is it so hard to find? Say thank you. It shouldn't be this hard. Yeah, ads are fine, I understand that. You gotta support yourself somehow. Alright, I'm gonna do this. I think we can do it this way. I have some writing disabilities, so does my dad. It's not so much that, like, we're dumb, because we're not dumb. It's more so, like, sometimes sentence structure becomes a problem. So you'll notice I will use AI to correct some of my stuff. Again, it's an accessibility tool. That's the way we use it. So keep that in mind. Contact information by email. They might just have me use X. I don't know. We'll see. Cool. Excuse me. Oh, cool. We have a Discord. Let's write a message to put in our Discord. Chill. So what we'll do? Oh, okay. I gotta just grab it. Let's grab it. So like, I don't mind you guys seeing my Discord. That's fine. That's fine. I have nothing to hide, guys. We'll go back and we will, you know, we'll go ahead and be like, thank you so much. I really appreciate the highlight. That's freaking awesome. I love it whenever smaller projects, you know, come out and support us, and we can try to do the same for them as much as we can. And I know it's lagging a little bit, I'm sorry, because it's opening up, and it's using Swap now to do it. Give it a minute. Discord is kind of a broken application, because it's just electronic. They all suck. Join a server. Yeah. Join server. Okay, it's getting cold in here. I got to turn it off. I gotta grab my blanket. I'm hurting. Yeah, I mean, again, I have no shame in doing this. It just has to do with a few different reasons. You would understand if you saw me ragging. Oh my god. No AI sounding messaging. That's like our garbage. You can tell it's drafted. Alright, let's go ahead and look. We got another update, that's fine. I think what we're going to do is we're going to reach out to each of these publications right now. I want to say thank you to them. And then what we're going to do is find out. I'm going to reach out to Distro Finder. I really want to meet this guy. Whoever he may be. So we'll go ahead and do this. Do you have any contacts? Here. It's obviously AI connected here, so whatever. That's fine, that's fine. You could have some kind of contact information, right? I'm a little quick. Oh, Pokemon fan, I see. That's funny. I don't think they want to be contacted for this one. It sounds like, yeah, they're the only contributors to their own project. And they didn't put their information. Yeah, if you ever watch this, reach out to me at natalie@accretionwest.org. You can email me there. I'd love to get to know you. You know, we can make an episode on a podcast or something. I'd love to chat because this is freaking cool. I really like this distro finder project. I think it's freaking sick. This to me is like the coolest thing in the world. You know, it's crazy to me. Like, oh my god, this is. And you made a new one. Oh my god. Find my distro. Let's see. I have. Oh my god. Exit the wizard. Oh, cool. Yeah, no, like this is so good, dude. I'm so impressed. You've done such a good job. I just want to be clear. Let's see if I can like find a way. Let's see if you're pulling from the same manifest. So that's cool. That's so cool. Like, you know, here's that same page. So. Yeah, dude, this is so cool. I'm so impressed. I would really like to get into contact at some point. Hit me up. You know what? I will start it though. I really like this. Um, actually, here we go. Let's go and do this. I think I'm in the wrong browser. Yeah, I'm in the wrong browser. Oh my god. Go here. As you can see, I have a Chromium type theme applied that I made, but oh well. Here we go. Let me start it. That's freaking sick. Again, please reach out. I would love to talk. Close that off. We already did the image stuff. That's fine. We already did that. And all we're gonna do is we're gonna Google the word accretional S because I want to find the other publications that aren't just AI. I can even reach out to them. That's totally fine too. I kind of want to see where we're on the ranking board right now too. Already here. Looking. Yeah, that sounds about right. And more reviews, no reviews recently. Okay, no. Dad made that one. You're a dork. Do this. Love you, Dad. Yeah. This is Windows 4 M, so I mean, I couldn't. I'm just gonna make a post. I suppose. I'm gonna go ahead and do that. I'll make an account. And I'll get a bunch of spam. We both know how this works. Whatever. I'd accept it. I don't know why we never responded. I wish we would have just from the beginning. No. Oh. Yeah. I'm using the wrong browser again. Oh my god. Matt, you're being a dumbass. Please stop. Open new window. You can fix this. You can put me as dumbass. You can be a dumbass. Here we go. Cool. So we'll do that. I don't care about that. Yeah, there's one of the AI generated sites. I'm willing to bet you it's just automated, to be honest. Yeah, so the support all devices. Hey, it doesn't even make me. That's kind of cool. I like that. Make a comment or say thank you for this, even if it is clearly AI generator. And then quote it from me. And wait, Fiverr. Co-lead. There we go. Cool. You know, the least you can do sometimes is just say thank you. I don't know why I didn't do this before. I feel so bad. You know? I wish I had. Alright, so when we wait for that approval, I'll get an email. Let's see, is there a way I can turn on? I guess you have to do it whenever you put it. Whatever. Not a huge deal. We'll do that. Do that. That's not that big. There we go. Jack speaker. I already commented on that one. Windows form. I didn't make an account. I'm not happy about how I'm gonna make an account on this, but wait, what? Something's blocking it. What is blocking it? Oh, probably the shield, to be honest. Damn. Loading the HTML, not the CSS. So weird. Why is it doing this? Oh my god. Is it good? No, there's no extensions. I keep blocking it. Okay, I'm sorry, but like, I'm not gonna leave it if it's like that. We'll do this. Maybe it's totally fine. What's that gonna kill? Let's see what they said. What are the comments? Why do I even get the responses? There's enough in email, I think. Okay. Yeah, I don't mind you guys seeing how I draft the emails either. You have no shame. Just gotta do things in a way that's sustainable, so. If I manually typed everything, I would never get done. I have arthritis, so that's part of it. I have rheumatoid arthritis. I have them now. I probably should have done this also on the Accretion OS channel, but I don't have that plugin. Hey, keep message me. I'll say hi later. I'll do it here. And then we'll go ahead and create a news article, as well as telling them a lot has changed since last they will do it based on the date of the article up until now, get history, so on. This is going to be an email. You gotta make sure you specify that it's gonna be an email. And the reason why is we'll try to do a very short type thing. So, no, we're not doing that. This is 2 beta news. I only want the text. As you can see, I pay for Workspace, so that's why I was trying to send that from my personal Gmail. But for my old one, I guess. I can't change it, or I would put it under my new name, you know. Bringing on this Kobe, the project, so yeah. Significant amount has changed. What's going on there? Yeah, well, whatever. Since the timing article we have seen rapid development across our entire code base, our recent get history reflects substantial improvements, stability, feature sets, and system architecture. We have aggressively defined the distribution in a much more mature state than when it was first featured. Appreciate it if you could take another look at the current state of the project. With regards. So, that's all you gotta do. You gotta copy this. Send it over in an email. One of the downsides of the way that they do their if you look here, their stuff is yeah, you have to manually change things like this. They use open source fonts, so we're not gonna use Arial. It's shit. We're gonna use Sarah. No, but now it looks AI generated. Well, I believe that's close to the, yeah, that's close to it. I'm gonna use the subject that he generated though, because much easier. I'm gonna do this. And send. Cool. There's that. I wanna go ahead and see. We did that. We'll do the same thing for tux machines, I think. Let's see. How do we contact them? I don't want to do it in a way like they're not comfortable with, you know. I don't want to do it via IRC either. You know, not really what I want to do. That's weird. I don't know, I just index the beta news article. Well, I don't like that. Cool. As you can see, I get a lot of Arch emails. Chill. That's funny. Alright. Who else? No, that's not about AI. It gives you literally any information you need. Okay, that's an old one. Okay. Okay. No, that's not what we're doing. No. Oh my god, we'll do this the other way. I think that's getting confused. I need more publications. And at one point I tried to do this with a script that generated articles. I never got a response. I probably should never do it again. I want the emails, though, please. It's still the same stuff from March. You'll see, watch, if you want to, you'll have like a little tracker or something. It'd be funny. I should set up something like that. 'Cause, yeah. It's what, like? It's our 6th tonight. I know, it's not safe, but I just don't care. You know? I just need the text. I'm trying to send it through my Gmail. I know you're trying to be helpful, but like, come on. I don't use Gmail for my stuff. I use Proton because, well, it's safer for me. So we're gonna do that. I'm gonna go ahead and, yeah, we're gonna go ahead and do that. A new message. No, that's the subject. We get dumbass. I'm gonna do this. We're still gonna have to grab the address from up here. You don't know what I mean. Just gonna go ahead and grab the body though. Right, I'm already here. Okay, I put in the subject, right? Oh shit. Yeah, actually. So to the distro watch. Yeah. That's very hard. We'll do this. Cool. Jump. Yep, correct that. Change those over to, that's pretty close to the default font, so not quite perfect, but what beta news, you jackass? Oh my god. I need the email address for all of the publishers. Please. Oh my god. Fucking dumb. This is what I mean sometimes, you know? Just for oh my god, yeah. Yes. They responded. Cool. And I'm gonna give them a heads up. Actually, I'm gonna move you over here. I don't want you guys seeing things. Okay, so no, we're gonna go ahead and send off LWN. New message. Cool. We'll take the initial time and whatnot. And just invest in this. It was a long time ago. It's okay. Let me go find it. They don't even remember it. Okay, what's Zach? Let me see if I can find it. It's okay, friend. It's been a while. Alright, let's go to the straight page. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. You mind it. Oh my god. You're dark. This is why I like people sometimes. Makes me laugh. I think it's on Firebox, isn't it? Yes, she did. Let me go find the link again. Okay, history. Oh my god. Find it just really weird. Okay. Yeah, it's on this. Good. Oh god. Here we go. It's okay if you don't remember. It was a long time ago. Nah, I just saw it. And it got buried in the Google search analytics stuff. You guys probably know Robert. I'm gonna go ahead and do this. Subject. There we go. Oh. They probably were using AI, to be honest. What do you kind of sound like, based on the response? And, Quick magazine, cool. Quick magazine. You know, I can't do this all day, every day, but I can do this occasionally, you know, when I'm just up at night or whatever. I am so... I'm so confused. Are you being so disrespectful, dude? Oh my god. Oh my god, why did I get a copyright notice? Seriously? What was the copyright notice for? Dude, this music's not copyrighted. You serious? Okay, fine. I will turn off the fucking copyright. Oh my fucking god. Fuck? What the fuck are you talking about? I have literally no idea. You're starting to piss me off, dude. I'm being a dick. It exists, dude. You fucking serious? Dude. No. Oh, you fuck. No, you asshole. You know, what I want to say versus what I'm going to say are going to be different things. That's why I'm talking through this. Fucking rude. You know, like, I understand. Okay. Oh, fuck this. I'm gonna show you guys. Because this is fucking bullshit. I'm sorry. You know, I come in, I say, hey everyone, I'm Natalie, the co-founder of Accretion OS. Been following the project for a bit, and really dig the work you guys do on the reviews and docs. Just wanted to jump in and say thanks for reviewing our distro. We really appreciated it. Definitely want to stay in touch and see what you guys have coming up next. Cheers. Saying hi. Hey, how you doing? I don't remember reviewing the distro. Never did. Cool. Okay, I'm like, well, this says otherwise. Ha ha ha. Gave him the link to it. It says it does not show up here. I'm like, I'm so confused. And it said, kindly don't spam. Thanks. I'm like, I didn't spam. Sharing non-existing pages and jumping on a distro's page with your own stuff is a bit unpolite, in my humble opinion. If you have any questions related to PackOS, you're welcome. Otherwise, if I need help regarding your great product, I will join your server. Thanks. Like, we don't do reviews, and our docs are really bad, non-existing, so you don't have any idea of what you are talking about, to say the least. So I think I sent them a fucking like, it's a straight up screenshot of their fucking website, literally at the site right now. Must be. We didn't write its review, so it's irrelevant discussion. You don't have to be rude. I literally just came to say thank you. Bye. Kindly don't waste our time. That we appreciate you. Very kind, please. But there's some misunderstanding. I know distro right author. He alone writes all reviews. You can thank him, please, directly via LinkedIn. I appreciate the feedback and apologize. My previous message felt like a waste of time. My only goal is to thank the parties involved who were kind enough to promote our distribution. Thank you for your time. You know, like, my feelings are obviously hurt a little bit. Like, there's obviously a language barrier here. I can tell that much. That's why I'm not, like, taking it super personally. But, like, come on, you don't have to be rude to me. Okay, right? And then he clarifies, you know, no hard feelings, sorry for all the confusion, and you're always welcome. Yeah, I really appreciate it. If if I ever have any contributions I can contribute to him, I'll contribute upstream. But I just came in to thank him. You know, like that's I don't know what to say about that. You know, like this honestly makes me not want to go thank him because this guy's a dick. Like fucking asshole. I don't know what else to say to that. Like I know I shouldn't be so upset, but I am. Like he's rude, fucking mean. Like I would never recommend this distribution now if I know the maintainers are gonna be like that. Would you? I know. I never would. Not ever. Not with somebody who's gonna act like that. Um, never, ever. So we already took care of these. I'm not gonna go ahead and publish any more article emails off. I don't think tonight. I'm a little bummed by this. This sucks. I hate being treated like that. I'm actually gonna take screenshots for my records because this is fucking bullshit. And I don't care that I'm doing this on stream. Y'all can know. That's totally fine. Save. I just want to make sure to have a history of transaction of this interaction. Take a screenshot. Save. You know, when it comes to, you gotta protect yourself sometimes. So, save. This is one of those times I think I'm gonna protect myself because I just. I hate it when being treated like that. You know, we put in all this effort and kindness and try to do our best to be supportive and do what we can. Then somebody comes in like that. Why would you do that? That's awful. That's terrible. Again, I think there is a language barrier, but their English seems semi-par, semi-good, you know, and it's actually really not that bad. I've heard way worse. To be honest, it's just like, what? I don't even know what to say. I'm upset, and I know I gotta grow thicker skin. I understand that. It's part of bipolar disorder makes it where you feel a lot, and then you just get upset, and you get frustrated, and it's part of it. Christina and I actually talked about that today. I have my own issues, but there's nothing wrong with that. I'm just Nat. I'll always be Nat. That'll be the end of that. Not gonna change. I'm just gonna be Nat. So, blue sky, go open mic. Cool. When did you registering? Please, for the love of God, work. Cool. Good. We're gonna see what the terms and conditions say. We're not doing a placeholder. I want you to write terms based on the GitLab one on this machine. I need you to please make sure the terms for the BSKY which you are writing meet laws for everywhere in the world. Thanks, bestie. Not actually my bestie. Just gotta be nice to it sometimes. I'm assuming there's gonna be a placeholder too, to be honest. Yeah, it is. That's what I thought. I need you to do the same for the BSKY. Conditions. Thank you. Oh my god. Why? I don't know why it does that. You know, I think that's funny. Okay. Change the name Y to bit. I was working on it last night. I'll tell you about it in a bit. Accretion OS BSKY instance. Okay, so last night I was getting a little cocky, and it was fun. I had so much fun doing it, but I got really pissed off, and I was like, you know, I'm getting so angry at X, so I used that motivation to turn around and make an entire social network called Y. It was based on top of BSKY. It was kind of a joke, to be honest. It was like, why would you use X, right? That's the whole joke, and what made it funny. I couldn't get to work right though. The UI kept getting broken, just like X's UI. Ironically, I should have just left it that way because you see the joke. That would have been even funnier. But no. I'm just gonna let him log into our instance through the BSKY front end. I mean, because you can choose your own custom instance right here. There's no reason for us to do it. I need you to please add a link for when or after they register and we confirm it registered properly to redirect to the blue sky login page and inject our URL for login. We're gonna do that because okay. There's a bunch of reasons for doing this. If you make it where there's injection, it's not going to confuse your end user, right? This is going to be written in such a way to where it's going to make it very easy for people. You know, they don't have to worry so much about understanding how URLs work. To be honest, it can get a little bit complicated sometimes. So I just think this is the way to approach it. It's looking cool in here. I'm sorry if my room's a mess too, by the way, in the background. Over to my left. But yeah, I'm enjoying this. This is fun. Damn, I've already been streaming 2 hours. I remember I like it streaming. I did not remember how much I enjoy this. I can give me something to do, chat, bullshit, while I'm working on stuff. I still want to know why I had a copyright notice. Ooh. I'm so mean sometimes. Don't worry about why. I'm just mean sometimes. Honestly, I'm probably acting this way because I've had way too many energy drinks today. I've had. Check it out in a minute. Just working on. How much is in it again? 80 milligrams. Cool. So I could have 5 of these in a day and be okay. So I've already hit 7. Okay, that's pregnant. I'm not healthy, but this is good enough, I guess. Close enough. Um, so I can have 5 of these a day. I've had 7, so I'm 160 over what I'm supposed to. This is my 8th. Again, I know I'm not really supposed to drink this, but I'm not gonna sleep. I'm struggling with some stuff right now. Cool. We did that. Now we're gonna go ahead and register. I'm gonna name it Uwu, just as a temporary thing. Put in my other email. We're gonna put in a password. I'll do that. Okay. It did not register appropriately, as you see there. This is why I go and test. If I would have just left this like this, some user would have tried to, register into our Blue Sky instance, and they would have got this. You know how angry I would have been if I was a user and got that? I would have been furious. That's not being entitled. That's somebody's offering a service and they're not even maintaining it. That's all. And that's the reason why I don't offer all of the services I used to. I wasn't able to maintain them. And to be honest, my partner on the project, I don't know if he knows how to or not, based on our conversations. I don't care either way. I'm happy I get to work with him. He's great. Dad is awesome. So even if it's difficult sometimes. Um I don't know, text something. I'm saying hell, I can just click this. Nah, you're an idiot. Um, oh, Friday. Okay, so as you can see here, this is a GNOME calendar. Um, I'm not gonna show you why I'm doing this. um, and we're gonna create it. Wait, what? Whoa, what? Okay, let's see if it works now. It doesn't fucking work. Actually, no. Let's do a force refresh. It might be looking at a cache. Remember. So we're gonna do a handle. Uwu tail. Let's do Uwu. My hands hurt. It's so bad. Gotta see if it works. It should work. It wasn't able to inject it, but that's totally fine. That's there. That's not it. Uwu. Cool. In order, yeah, add that. I don't care if you guys know my birthday. That's fine. You can find it on the internet. So save. I want to make sure the other stuff works. You know, got a profile. This is where it says it's weird. So we will save. Copy. This is vitamin D3, so you guys know. I don't go outside, so yeah. There we go. Okay, so it says this should work now. So refresh that. It'll still pop up, but if I hit edit, this should work now. So we will. You know, this is just a temporary account. I'm gonna go ahead and delete it. So hit this. Refresh it. Run. It's probably gonna still say it. Yeah. Invalid handle. This is what I was running into before. Right. So like I can make an account. But the problem is, and you can't update your own profile image. Oh, they have a go live feature now. That's freaking sick. I love that. Oh god, I gotta turn off those notifications. Oh my. Oh god. You guys do not need to see the conversation I'm having. Okay. Please, please turn it off. Nah, right now. You guys don't need to see those. I'm sorry. That's it. I think I'm happy for the rest of my life. Yeah, that's funny. Uh, Oh my god. I'm gonna be making an account on BSKY on that. Oh my god. That's actually what it is. Alright, I think I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream. Give it like 6 or 7 hours, and I'll probably have it all up and running, okay? Um, like totally, like for reals. I'm really excited. This is gonna be freaking awesome. But as you see here, for whatever fucking reason, what I did was I took my name, went over to PSKY.app, and registered me a fucking profile. Why? Why the fuck would it do that? That's just fucking stupid. Okay. That makes me mad. Like, legit. Like, it kind of pisses me off. How long is your new one gonna be? What do you mean? Oh my god. Really? Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and end that stream now, like I said. Let's go ahead and open up OBS. Alright, you guys have a good night, okay?